Sheila, this question is directly for you. You talked about the culture change and how important that was and how difficult it is. Do you have a specific tipping point or level? What specifically did you change about the culture, and what was the tipping point to get there?
I mean, so let me give you an example of something that I gave you a great example of something I think earlier. I have a group that does a lot of web hosting, right? And they don't necessarily own the applications that they're hosting. It's an operations group, so they're just hosting them. So we have an operations model that we use in GeoInt Services where we design, and I know someone asked about that earlier, then we develop, and then we operate, right? And it's a complete model, and there's tons of things within this operating model for how we get things done, right, that we use. So, but we have a group called assessments, and they'll go in and they'll look at a current capability, a legacy capability in this case, and they'll look at it and they'll look at the technology that's out there and they'll make a recommendation as to where we should be in the future, right? Or where this technology or where this capability really fits. Does it fit on OpenShift? Does it fit on infrastructure as a service? Right? Does it fit on Mesosphere? Does it, what's the best methodology? And they'll make a recommendation as to what they think we should do. Do they think we should refactor the code and rewrite all of it? They'll come out with a good, strong recommendation. Well, they did one of these assessments on a capability that we were hosting. I'm not the PM for that. I just host the servers, right? So I don't get to make those choices. So they took this assessment and they gave it to the PM. And the PM's like, I don't even want to talk to you. I'm happy with my web ops service that Sheila's team is providing. I'm not doing anything you want me to do right now, right? Even though it would be really better for them in the future. They'll have better management. There was a ton of detail in this assessment that the team did, right? And it probably took them a good week to gather up all that data and come back with this awesome recommendation. And the team's like, no, I'm not doing that. I like what I have, right? But then after we sat down with the team, right, we went back and we went in and we said, okay, we'll help you. We'll help you get your code into GitLab. We'll help you with your security assessment. We'll help you with your CIDR. We'll help you with this. Or, we're going to be there with you. We'll also be the ops team that will stand and notify you when anything goes down. But you'll have a lot less of that now, right?
You came bearing gifts.
We did. I came bearing the gift of support, right?
Yeah.
You can't just tell a team what they need to do and expect them to go off and change. You have to bring with you the help that they need, and they have to feel like you've done this before and they can trust you. And so it takes that. Plus, you have to have development teams. I heard you saying it earlier. You get development teams and you get them to using the tools and doing this, and little by little they'll go back to their organizations and the change will occur, right? Doesn't happen all at once.
So get back to the cultural question then. Do you see, are you seeing that model of helping them do their jobs better and move into a new process and gain the benefits of it? Do they then move to another part of the organization and then bring that thought process with them and say, you know what,
my fingers are crossed, but I don't know.
You're not there yet. You've only been doing this for a couple of years there, right?
Yeah.
So you've only set it up and started to get the first successes. Right. Okay, so, but you can see that model kind of.
See it.
I mean, we see people move from one agency to another and bring their best practice or what they've done or capabilities that they've developed in one place and bring that to another to help improve the next organization.
But we're working on it a little bit at a time, and I think our CIO was excellent when she told our group when we did a slight reorganization a year ago to create the group that I'm in called GeoInt Services. And when she did that, she told my lead, the lead of our office, here's you a big piece of legacy, right? right? You go take this big piece of legacy, you use this operating model and this concept and these tools that you have, and let's see you modernize this piece. And now it is happening. It is reality. We have MVPs out there. It's moving, and it's moving faster, right? So it's actually occurring, and I'm seeing it in the organization. And you can see more people coming in and adopting, and, oh, let me call Sheila. You got this thing, help me out. And we've set up labs where, we have our pipeline paloozas where we do our ATO in a week, and we're advertising our success.
Did you say pipeline palooza?
We call it pipeline palooza.
I love that.
We're doing these events and we're bringing them with us. So the security team is buying in, and the cloud team is buying in a little bit at a time. And no, we're not there, right? But we're getting there, right? And you can see it in every single day. I see it more and more, and it's good. It's good. We're not there yet, but it's good.